This is the second in a series of videos to help you navigate the Teachscape online evaluation system. And this video is about Domain 1 and entering evidence and uploading artifacts. Again, we're going to go to Teachscape Reflect once you've done the login procedures. And this will take you to a page where you can choose formal, informal, or obviously the summative. Since we're talking about Domain 1, that's our formal observation. And the first three choices that you see are related to Domain 1. So let's begin at the top. In the middle, again, the edit button sort of means enter. So once you hit that, you'll land on a page where your name will be there under practitioner. This is the Domain 1 assessment. And again, this observation date isn't the date of an observation. It's when this was initiated by your evaluator in order to be filled out by you. On the right-hand side, we have all of the components of Domain 1. We start with View Notes. And here is where you can enter this basic information. Let's say you're going to talk about setting a purpose for the day. So I set a purpose day with a sort of a similar slide on a daily basis. Okay? So let's say you put a purpose or a goal or an outcome that you want kids to understand. So once I hit return or add, that piece of evidence is entered into the system. Now, on the right-hand side, just like you did for Domain 4, you can begin to tag that piece of evidence with a component. So we're just going to say this one, setting instructional outcomes. You can choose more than one, but we'll just do that one for now. Once we hit OK, this turns kind of a dark red, the number 1 appears, and we've entered a piece of evidence. You can continue to add additional pieces of evidence, and once you've done that, we do want to avoid hitting the score button, but we do want to hit finish and save for later. This takes us back to our task list. So the second item, Domain 1 lesson plans. And again, you would hit the edit button. And here's where you would upload artifacts. Once you hit that button, like any other sort of upload function, you're able to choose a file and upload that. Let's say you don't have necessarily a preset lesson plan that you want to use or a format that you want to use or you feel comfortable doing. Down a little further, you'll see an optional task here, which is Form B1, sort of a pre-conference in form. If you hit on the button here, which typically will say Review, there are some key questions here that might be useful in helping you plan your lesson or how to at least construct a lesson plan. You're going to want to address each of the questions that are here. You can cut and paste directly from this online form. You can't type directly into it because, again, this is optional. But if you cut and paste and then turn this into a document, you can upload it at the other task that we showed before. So once you've taken a look at this, you're able to go back and it'll go right back to your task list. Other artifacts, we're now on our third item for Domain 1, kind of the same procedure. You're able to upload an artifact. Once you do that, you're going to want to save and finish it for later. So you've got these three items here. If you need help with a format for a lesson plan, you can go down and take a look at Form B1, which is optional, but it does give you some good tips on how to construct that lesson plan and sort of the key questions in doing so.